Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we are going to draw an action pose in which we are showing a crouching action and in which we will show how it can be used for various purposes. So we'll start by putting down a core framework. If it's a crouch, we know that most likely there will be an arc that represents a bent or curved back. So let's just get that going. And this is easier than you think. That is the lower part of the torso. There's the upper part. And what we're doing is we're showing this at a slight perspective. So there's the shoulder set, delts right there. Now delts are never just that much apart unless the person is really skinny, but we are showing this one at a tilted angle like that, so this one will be in the foreground. That delt is not really visible, or it might be depending on what we are going to do with this. So there's the middle of the back, let's say ending right about here, and then here and here we have different things going. One thing that we can put down is the head, just like so. Now that we have the core framework, and that is the core framework in place, I'm going to draw some structure. So let's say this individual has just fairly developed lats, would come about to something like that. So looking that way, eyes, nose, and mouth. And then we're bringing this, so let's actually get so there's the ab structure, lat, or a part of it. So fairly developed person, and it's always beneficial to do this. You could check out our other videos in which we highlight different aspects in different action poses, and we've done quite a few crunching ones from different angles, but this one is very important as well. So leg, thigh, knee, and we have the shin and the calf right there, sharp bend going somewhere there, and there is the oval for the foot. That's the leg in the foreground that we can see. The other leg, let's put the other leg right there. So thigh, knee, right there somewhere, going backward. And let's imagine that we can see it. The person is transparent. It'll go somewhere there with the foot ending there somewhere. Of course, we are going to do different things with this in a moment, and for which we will grab a slightly different pen and begin highlighting these aspects. So we have, let's choose this leg in the foreground because otherwise it will get messy and it will change the angle. So there's the hip set. And what we have to be mindful of is that at all times the anatomy is going to vary. But of course, if we need a proper image, we're doing a work of art, we have to make sure that all the proportions are correct. Now, this is a quick sketch, but we have to make it something that has balance regardless. So there we are, the thigh structure, so slightly developed thigh, and there is the foot, most likely seen like that in a similar pose. There's the ankle, the heel right there. Okay, and now with the arm. So let's actually put out the other leg, and let's not move the legs for now. So knee and thigh visible just that much. Now the arms, we're going to do a few different things with it in this pose. So one is that we can have the delts right here and have the arm coming right down and there's one placement of the arm. The other arm, so we could either like just finish off right there and imagine the other arm is going along the other side, or you could place it a little differently. And let's show the back of the other arm. So there's the tricep right there, elbow. Let's say we give this person a dynamic action pose in which he's holding something right there. So a weapon right behind. Perhaps a sword. So we ended there and there's a sword. And it looks really awesome even like that. If we add some details on it, it will really come out. But we can also do some other things. So this arm, for instance, we can extend into the delts like that. And let's say that we do a little bit of foreshortening. And if you look carefully, we draw the arm right there. We'll have to move certain elements for this to work. And let's say that we have the sword going right there. And we can turn the body just a little bit if we want. And that'll mean that, the person like struck or is, waiting with the sword, and put some tricep structure here according, and then musculature, that complements that action. And we can leave that hand with the sword as well if we want to use it for this purpose, or it could just be a crouch just like that with the hand down. And we can also have that other arm go right up there. Let's say that we leave this arm right here. We can have the other hand go like that and hold a sword as well. So different options. We will just highlight one of them with a black marker, the one that I will have to be selfish about it, and the one that I personally like. Perhaps I will just highlight that. And that is this one right here. Just has a more dynamic feel to it. As if, the person is like ambidextrous and using both hands capably at the same time. And so it's like a stealth action. The other foot, we never mentioned, could be visible just that much or not at all, because the leg might be even further apart. The foot will probably be engulfed. So thank you very much for watching. We put out content pretty much every day, and we do have close to 1,000 videos. So please subscribe, keep in touch, let us share ideas. Thank you for watching, and have yourself a wonderful day.